a father locking his daughter in a hidden cellar for 24 years, forcing her to bear 7 of his children.
Lui rend visite, une fois par jour, à la tombée de la nuit, et la viole, sans un mot.
A young girl kidnapped not once but twice by a so-called family friend, brainwashed into believing she was part of an alien conspiracy.
The mission was that I was to have a child, the child that would save the alien planet, by the time I turned 16.
A child who disappeared after her parents' brutal murder, only to resurface 4 decades later with a shocking truth.
Families that were looking for her for decades rejoice. We still are looking for suspects in this case.
These are not just stories. They are nightmares come to life. Some of these victims endured years of captivity, while others spent a lifetime unraveling the mystery of their past. But against all odds, they were found. Brace yourself for bizarre stories of kidnapped children who were eventually found, Part 2. For 24 years, Elizabeth Fritzl was missing, yet she was never far from home. Born on April 6, 1966, Elizabeth grew up in Amstetten, Austria, where her father, Josef Fritzl, began sexually abusing her at age 11. In 1984, at 18, she vanished. Joseph claimed she had run away to join a cult, deceiving even his wife, Rosemarie.
Da waren die Kinder und da sind wir gesessen. Er hat alle getäuscht, alle, durch die Bank.
Beneath their home, Joseph had built a hidden basement, a prison where Elizabeth was held captive.
20 Jahre lang in einem Keller sein, eingesperrt. Wer macht sowas?
Over 2 decades, she endured unimaginable horror, giving birth to 7 children, 3 of whom never saw the outside world. 3 others were raised by Joseph and Rosemarie, who were unaware of the truth.
Lui rend visite, une fois par jour, à la tombée de la nuit, et la viole, sans un mot.
Elizabeth's nightmare ended in 2008 when her daughter Kirsten fell critically ill. Desperate for help, Joseph took Kirsten to a hospital, unraveling his lies and leading to Elizabeth's freedom. Today, she lives under a new identity, far from the house of horrors she once called home. The question remains, how could a father commit such atrocities without suspicion? In 1991, 11-year-old J.C. Dugard was kidnapped by Philip and Nancy Garrido while walking to her school bus stop in Myers, California, near South Lake Tahoe. Philip Garrido used a stun gun to subdue her, and Nancy dragged her into their car. For 18 years, J.C. endured unimaginable abuse in a hidden backyard compound in Antioch, California. She was forced to live in tents and sheds, handcuffed and isolated from the world. During her captivity, Garrido repeatedly raped her, resulting in 2 daughters.
The man in this haunting mugshot has a long history of monstrous behavior, including a previous conviction for kidnapping and rape.
J.C. was coerced into adopting a false identity, Alyssa, and was never allowed to see a doctor or dentist.
This is the place where J.C. was held prisoner for 18 years, and where police say she was forced to raise the 2 children she had with the kidnapper.
J.C.'s survival was a testament to her resilience. She kept a diary, expressing her longing for freedom and the emotional turmoil she faced. Her captors manipulated her further by presenting her with kittens that would later disappear, a tactic to control her emotions.
The story of J.C. Dugard shocked the nation and revealed the failures of the nation's legal system in dealing with sexual predators.
In 2009, a routine parole check led authorities to the Garridos. J.C., now 29, revealed her true identity, shocking the world. Philip and Nancy Garrido were arrested and later sentenced to life imprisonment for their crimes.
It's always there, in the back of my mind. Never really goes away.
J.C. has since rebuilt her life, becoming a powerful advocate for survivors. She wrote a memoir, A Stolen Life, detailing her ordeal and her path to healing. Her story is one of horror and resilience, inspiring others with her courage and determination to overcome unimaginable trauma. Bizzy Bone, the rapid-fire rapper from Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, has a story that precedes his fame. Born Brian Anthony McCain II, he was kidnapped at age 4 by his stepfather and taken from Columbus, Ohio, to a Native American reservation in Oklahoma.
As the story goes, my mother got into it with her dude. I was kidnapped along with my 2 sisters.
For over 2 years, he endured abuse, confusion, and isolation, being told his family was dead. A life-changing moment came when a babysitter saw his photo on the TV movie Adam and contacted the police, leading to his rescue and reunion with his mother.
Babysitter in Oklahoma seen a broadcast of John Walsh, and he demanded for all the kids that were kidnapped.
The trauma of his kidnapping shaped him, but Bizzy channeled it into music, becoming a voice for struggle and survival. From a stolen childhood to hip-hop stardom, his journey proves that even the darkest past can't silence a powerful future. Bizzy's story is a testament to resilience and the transformative power of music. In 2007, a remarkable event unfolded in Missouri, known as the Missouri Miracle. Sean Hornbeck, abducted at 11 in 2002 while riding his bike in Richwoods, Missouri, had been missing for over 4 years. His parents never lost hope, but Sean was living a nightmare under Michael Devlin's control. On January 8, 2007, 13-year-old Ben Ownby was kidnapped after getting off his school bus in Beaufort. The search for Ben led authorities to Devlin's apartment, where they found not only Ben but also Sean.
Puts me in a state of shock that actually this would happen in this tight little neighborhood like this, and I've actually probably seen him before and maybe even talked to him.
Alive after years in captivity. A tip about a suspicious vehicle had helped locate Devlin's residence. Their rescue stunned the nation. Both boys had endured unimaginable abuse and manipulation. Today, Sean and Ben have moved forward, proving that even in darkness, miracles can happen.
Again, we'd like to reiterate that we want to thank the community, law enforcement, school system. We're going to leave somebody out if I try to thank everybody.
Their story is a testament to resilience and hope. Despite the trauma, they have shown remarkable strength in rebuilding their lives. The Missouri Miracle remains a powerful reminder of the importance of perseverance and community support in the face of adversity. Imagine being kidnapped not once but twice by a man your family trusted. That's the horrifying reality Jan Broberg endured. In the 1970s, Jan was a typical 12-year-old girl living in Idaho. Her family's close friend, Robert Berchtold, was a charming and manipulative predator who had affairs with her parents to maintain control. This manipulation allowed him to gain their trust and exploit it for his sinister purposes.
They had 5 children, and some of them were the age of our daughters, and she was telling me all about them and how affable and friendly he was.
In 1974, he kidnapped Jan, brainwashing her into believing she was part of an alien mission and that she had to bear his child by age 16, or her family would die.
The mission was that I was to have a child, the child that would save the alien planet, by the time I turned 16.
Miraculously, Jan was found weeks later in Mexico. However, Berchtold manipulated her parents into signing affidavits that compromised his prosecution, further complicating the case against him.
They'll have to work that out with the FBI. Why did you call the FBI? I was fine, I'm on vacation with B.
2 years later, Berchtold kidnapped John again, enrolling her in a Catholic boarding school under an alias, He posed as her father and a CIA agent, convincing Jan she was in love with him. This second kidnapping was just as shocking as the first, highlighting Berchtold's cunning and Jan's resilience.
As a pedophile, because he was a pedophile, and I knew that.
Eventually, Jan was rescued and later exposed her story in the documentary Abducted in Plain Sight. Today, she's an advocate, proving that even the most twisted betrayals can be survived. Her story serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the importance of awareness about manipulation and abuse. Through her advocacy, Jan Broberg continues to inspire others who have faced similar traumas. Imagine discovering that everything you knew about your life was a lie. That's exactly what happened to Jermaine Mann. In 1987, Jermaine was just 21 months old when his father, Alan Mann Jr., kidnapped him from Toronto and fled to the U.S. His mother, Lyneth Mann Lewis, spent 3 decades searching, never giving up hope. Meanwhile, Jermaine grew up believing his mother had died, completely unaware he was living under a stolen identity. In 2018, the truth unraveled. Authorities discovered that his father had been living under the alias Haley D'Souza, using fraudulent documents. Alan Mann Jr. was arrested in Vernon, Connecticut, and later sentenced to 18 months in prison for making false statements to obtain federal benefits. When Jermaine was finally reunited with his mother, he noticed their shared features, saying,
"Oh, Mommy, you have my eyes," and he hugged me and he kissed. "You have my eyes." He hugged me and he kissed me.
This emotional reunion was a testament to a mother's undying love and the power of hope. Jermaine's story is a haunting reminder of how one act can alter a lifetime. In 1980, Harold Dean Klaus Jr. and Tina Lynn Klaus vanished in Texas with their infant daughter, Holly Marie. Their bodies were found in January 1981, but Holly was nowhere to be seen. For decades, she remained a ghost, a missing baby whose story seemed lost to time. In 2022, a stunning revelation. Holly, now 42, was alive and well in Oklahoma. She had been left at a church in Arizona by members of a nomadic religious group and adopted by a pastor's family.
Investigators finding Holly this week in Oklahoma, telling her the truth about her biological parents. She's seen here holding a picture of them.
Holly's discovery was a result of tireless efforts by the Hope for Holly DNA Project and the Texas Attorney General's office. She was reunited with her biological family on her father's birthday, marking a poignant moment of closure. Despite this reunion, the mystery of her parents' murders remains unsolved.
Families that were looking her for decades rejoice. We still are looking for suspects in this case.
Holly now advocates for missing persons, helping others find their loved ones. Her story is a testament to the power of family bonds and the unrelenting pursuit of truth, even in the face of tragedy. Holly's journey has inspired a new wave of advocacy, including the establishment of Genealogy for Justice, which aims to solve cold cases and bring closure to families. Imagine being kidnapped so young that you barely remember your home, but somehow you never forget. That was Li Jingwei's reality. In 1989, at just 4 years old, he was abducted from his village in Yunnan, China, by a bald neighbor who lured him with a toy. He was sold to a family hundreds of miles away in Henan province. Growing up, Li knew he had been taken, but with no name, no address, only vivid childhood memories of his village. He remembered a bamboo forest, ponds, and the twists and turns of roads and rivers. To keep these memories alive, he frequently drew maps as a child. In 2021, Li posted a detailed map of his childhood home on Douyin, which went viral. Authorities matched his map to a village and DNA tests confirmed it. After 33 years, Lee finally reunited with his birth mother on January 1st, 2022. His story proves that even the smallest memories can lead us home. Though his father had passed away, Lee was grateful to reconnect with his mother and siblings, a reunion filled with tears of joy. In 1988, 2-year-old Mao Yin vanished in an instant, while his father briefly looked away at a hotel entrance in Xi'an, China. His parents were devastated by his disappearance and dedicated their lives to finding him.
沿着西安市周边的各县张贴寻人启事。
Li Jingji, his mother, quit her job to focus on the search, distributing over 100,000 flyers across the country. She also helped 29 other families reunite with their missing children, never losing hope. Years turned into decades with no answers, but Li Jingji's determination never wavered. Then, in May 2020, a breakthrough came when police used facial recognition technology to identify Mao Yin, now living under the name Gu Ningning, in another province. He had been sold to a childless couple for about $840. A DNA test confirmed his identity, ending 32 years of uncertainty. The reunion was an emotional moment for Mao Yin and his parents. His story is a beacon of hope amidst China's ongoing child trafficking crisis, which affects thousands of families. Despite the challenges, Mao Yin's miraculous reunion shows that even the most distant hope can lead home. His family's perseverance serves as a testament to the power of love and determination. What if you looked up a missing person's website, only to find your own face? That's exactly what happened to Steve Carter. Adopted as a child in Hawaii, Steve had always wondered about his past. Inspired by a story about missing children, he decided to search an online database. What he found shocked him: a computer-aged image of a missing boy who looked exactly like him.
Just recently, it got more to the point where, wow, I really wonder who my birth parents are.
DNA tests confirmed the truth. Steve was actually Mark's Panama Moriarty Barnes. His biological mother, Charlotte Moriarty, had taken him from his father in Hawaii, changed his identity, and he was later placed in foster care. For over 3 decades, Steve had lived a life built on a mystery. But thanks to his curiosity and a bit of internet sleuthing, he finally uncovered his true identity. How many others are out there, missing without even knowing it? Steve reconnected with his biological father and half-sister, closing a case that had been open for 33 years. Surviving a kidnapping is one thing. Escaping the trauma is another. These children endured the unimaginable, their lives forever shaped by the darkness they were stolen into. Yet somehow they found their way back. But the question lingers: how many more are still out there waiting to be rescued? What do you think of these unbelievable cases? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more shocking and real-life survival stories. Because sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. See you in the next video.